Okay, I am back. Let us just switch over to the correct signal, and also need to turn that. There we go. Maybe just a little less. There we go. Hope you all didn't miss me too much. Get a signal there. Getting a signal generally helps. One moment, please. And Animal Crossing. Test. Test. Just a little out of sync. I'm going to try doing that once more. I think my audio and video should be in sync though, right? Check that in just a moment. Test. Yeah. Let's see. Me cam. Filters. Excellent. Advanced audio properties. Excellent. Okay. Let's turn the game up to proper GameCube volume levels and let's do some Animal Crossing. Nintendo. Yeah. Yeah, and how for anyone that's come in, that came in while it's on break, how's your day going? How are you doing? You're doing good. Let's see. Already, yes. 248, February 23rd, 2020, Trantor. That is all accurate. I'm Rick. Yeah, you can never forget me. I'm Rick. I am unforgettable. I generally enjoy my time in Trantor. Okay. Firstly, Peanut, Joey, Gonzo, Olivia, Bessie, so no one knew. We got our mail in. The museum, a plesiosaur skull was that? I just kind of glanced. Plesio skull. Triceratops skull. Yeah, what's going on with visitors today? Nothing today. Sarah tomorrow here. Katrina Tuesday and Pretorius. Don't know the next time we're getting a visitor in Meltork. Which is sad to say, but it is the case. Just gotta accept it and move on with our lives. As we do. Here and there and here, everywhere. Okay. And there's all our sprinklers, and then we have 3 more letters. So one's gonna be from Nook, one is, let's see here, oh, from Tank. Because Tank moved to Meltork before, that makes sense. Nook is studying Pothos, and the HRA is ever unimpressed with me as a person, or my house. Probably both. After all, I set up the house, so... You know what, they may be unimpressed with my, like, radical sprinkler-based design, but that is on them. Okay. Let's grab these and move them over. And let's fill in these sprinklers. Okay, so we can fit 2 more down here. And then... no, this one here. There we go. Fit 2 more down here. Okay. So today we only want to order 4 sprinklers, not a full 5. Good stuff. Anything on here? Free Donkey Kong. That was from 2 days ago. We already found the free Donkey Kong. And, it's definitely free. It was definitely Donkey Kong, and we definitely sold it, because we already own Donkey Kong. Okay. So let's go around and see what we can do. See what we can see all around the town in our adventuring forth. What's in the dump today? A Toad print. Oh, I keep forgetting to... yeah, I don't need it for my catalog. I keep forgetting to combine the 2 clothing lists. I keep saying I'm going to do that, and then I completely forget. That's like saying I want to do, like, you know, the end of stream or whatever. So somebody remind me about that when we get to the end of stream. I don't have much to sell to you today, Nook. Just a couple fossils, a shirt, and some paper. Not bad, though. The fossils were clearly the majority of that. Okay, now what does Nook have for sale? Not looking particularly impressive. Kitty wardrobe. Let's bring up the furniture list. Okay. Kitty bed, kitty clock. Nope. 2180. Okay. Classic chair. Nope. Don't need that. Wait, what was the price? $1,800. Okay. A keg. Nope. 800. Pothos. How much is that? Don't need it. 1,300. White golf bag. Nope. 1,600. And a rocket. Are... oh, no. 2,400. Okay. Okay. So don't need any of that. We'll be buying a bunch of it for the raffle tickets. But first, let's go through the clothing here. Number 23 shirt, I don't need, but we'll get the raffle ticket for it. Nice and cheap. And need all the raffle tickets we can get. Jungle camo, don't need, but again, raffle ticket. Yeah, we need to get all. Yeah, we'll be buying all the clothing. Regardless of whether or not we need it, we just need to check. Let's see, winter sweater, nope. And winter is almost done, hopefully. Okay. Barber shirt. Thanks, I don't need it. We'll grab it. And finally, the last one, is that like a jester shirt or something? Jagged shirt, okay. No, just shirt is what I still need. Yeah, jagged shirt I've gotten before. Okay. Okay, so that being done, we're gonna sell those clothes back to y'all. So I'm always interested in selling. And now we're going to go and buy all of the wallpaper and carpet. Just for the... Yeah, so we're going to get 3 sets of raffle tickets as per usual. I don't need to see it though. Okay. Which you could just like select it, like click on it and be like, yes, I want this. I don't have to go through this whole dialogue every time. At least the wallpaper is all relatively cheap today. That's always nice. And now will the carpet match? It's a bit more expensive. Just a bit more expensive. A red tile, that probably won't be too bad. Yeah, 1680. Acceptable losses. Okay, this is probably going to put us under 30,000. That's round tile, maybe. This one actually could go either way. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. So right now I have 2 complete sets of raffle tickets on me. Plus then a lone one as well. We'll be back above 30,000. So then we want to buy 4 furniture items. We'll start with the keg, nice and cheap. Mere 800. Won't even drop me below 31,000, let alone 30,000. Then I think the white golf bag. Oh, I didn't press A. 1,600. Might be pricier, but still not too bad. What was the Pothos? That one was probably cheap, right? Yeah, 1,300. And then finally, we have this. No, I don't. Don't tell me. I want to buy the classic chair. 1,800, yeah. Because the other 2 furniture were both over 2,000. So this is the cheapest option as far as what is available here, furniture-wise. So you have 3 complete sets of raffle tickets. Awesome. 27,676, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, we'll have a decent amount of raffle tickets at the end of the month for doing the raffle. We're getting ever closer to. Closer by the day, because that's generally the way it works. As long as you're moving forward in time. If you're moving backward in time, then I guess you'd be getting further by the day, but luckily for us, we are not traveling backwards in time. Okay, our first fossil find of the day, which we'll send away as we continue to explore, look for everything, and one step at a time into the ring. Oh, I don't mean to do that. Okay. Gonzo around. Not in right now. Well, that's just rude. Fossil. Hey, Ben. Welcome in. How's it going? More Benji. It's too much food? All the fruit on the ground, you mean? It's, well, it's not for eating. It's for, taking up space. Hey, Joey. So that, I control where things appear. No way. Okay. I'll take care of it. Okay, so this was where there was an igloo yesterday, I think. Which is why there's open spaces there. Those are on the rocks, of course, are intentional. Miss playing Animal Crossing? Oh yeah. Well, it's definitely definitely a fun game. Let's drop this here, and then these two here. Okay. But yeah, so the fruit on the ground is to control where things like, hey Tree Frog, control where things like gyroids, fossils, other buried objects. Hey, and thank you for the follow, that's very much appreciated. And like, as well as weeds where they appear. Because they can't appear in a spot that has something on it, so... And so I have all this fruit lying around. It's the best game. For me, it's not my favorite game, but it's definitely a fun one. My favorite game is Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo. Eight bags of money. Well, like I was just explaining, the fruit is so that when fossils, gyroids, and other buried items appear, they don't appear in areas that have something on the ground. So the fruit allows me to control where they appear. And yeah, which makes it easier because that way I don't have to worry about like something appearing behind like a tree and then me not finding it for months, which is a problem I've had in the past. Thank you. Yeah, I'm all about figuring out the strategies. Okay, that's how I play games. Like, cause. Yeah, you can do that. You can transfer items using codes through Nook. Also, welcome in, Dr. Soaps. How's it going today? How are you doing? Okay. Never played this version? Okay, which Animal Crossing games have you played? So we have Sahara coming tomorrow, right? Good, excellent. Yeah, Sahara 24th tomorrow. Okay, now Lost and Found. We didn't get anyone moving in. Just play Wild World. Okay, anything lost? 8 items. I don't know what they are. Apples. Okay, apples means there's probably an igloo in one of... Well, we already looked through this acre. There's probably an igloo in one of these 4 acres. Yeah, I've only played this one, well, of the main games. I also played Pocket Camp on my phone, but the main ones, this is the only Animal Crossing I play. 10,000 bells, excellent. Yeah. Here you can see some non-fruit covered section, because I haven't completed this section yet. Or this section. We'll be completing this section today. No, I'm playing on GameCube. Here is my GameCube controller, if it reaches. There we go. That should work, yeah. Yeah. Playing on the GameCube. If I was using my wireless controller, I would have no problem with, like, holding it because it's wireless, putting it on camera, but I don't use that one when playing. I haven't been using that one because it doesn't have rumble, and when I'm fishing especially, it's very helpful to have rumble. Yeah. Do you have a GameCube? Use a real GC controller on the PC. Ah, yeah. So I'm using it on the actual GameCube. I would show the GameCube, but that would require me to, unplug it and such, which would be a bit annoying. But it's still on sale. GameCube controllers, actually, weirdly enough, are still on sale. The actual GameCube itself you have to use, but GameCube controllers themselves, I'm pretty sure are on sale because for Super Smash Brothers. Show us museum. Okay, I'll do that in just a second. So here's where Gonzo is. Yeah, because we just ran past it. So here is the museum. We'll start with the fossil collection. The fossil collection is complete. I have every fossil. For the fish, I am just missing 2 fish. Which are the giant snakehead and the loach. The loach will be available once we hit March, so next month, which is like a week away. Giant snakehead we have to wait till June. Here is the insect wing. Again, close to completion. No, there's no shark in this game. That wasn't introduced until later. Insects. We are missing... Well, so the museum is only missing the firefly and the giant beetle. If you see, like, it also says banded dragonfly. But I do actually... That's what's flying across this one right here. Is a banded dragonfly. Because I caught that with one of my other characters. So... If I look at my own thing, like, there's no banded dragonfly because I didn't catch it with Rick. I caught one of my other characters. And then over in the painting wing, we're just missing this one painting. Everything else we have. We have all the paintings except for one. Awaiting a kind donation, which is the... let's see here, which one is that? Well, it's on my furniture list, which is a bit long, but I think it's is the quaint or the dainty painting? Because I remember I had both of them left. Okay, dainty painting isn't on there. Quaint, yeah, it's the quaint painting that I'm missing. So, Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've been playing this town since July. This town and this character. I have 4 characters in the town, and I have 3 other towns, one of which has 3 characters, one of which has 2. Yeah. Red is the only way to get that. Red is the main way to get that, but there are other ways to get it. So occasionally on the message board in front of the house, it'll say something like, there'll be a message from one of the villagers being like, "Hey, I buried something in one of the C acres or one of the 1 acres, or even sometimes a specific acre or whatever." And items that normally you can only get from Red can randomly be buried by villagers like that. But there's a lot of furniture in the game, and it's random which one, so... yeah. Then in addition to that, if at nighttime you find Wisp, who's a ghost, and then he gets you to find these 5 smaller ghosts, and if you do that, he'll do one of 3 things for you, one of which is giving you a random thing that you do not yet have in your catalog. So yeah. The other things you can do, you can clear all the weeds in your town, or change the color of your roof to any color, but you choose. But those are whatever to me. Never got that much in your museum. Yeah, it definitely takes time, patience, and dedication. Yeah, Olivia, so I accidentally made her mad. Okay. And Bessie. 3 p.m. Yes. No, I was just, being Iron Man earlier. Talk to me. I actually have nearly every wallpaper and carpeting in my catalog. Cabana flooring and some Regal wall. No, thank you. I'm not spending all of my money. I can get both of those things for much cheaper. A lot of times that you didn't see here. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I only have... So that means we talked to everyone except for Peanut already. I don't have any villagers in my village because I travel to my other villages a lot. And whenever I travel to one of my other villages, or not every time, but a lot of time I travel to one of my other villages, one of my villagers moves and such. But yeah. I'm slowly working, but that does make it faster for me to get new villagers, and one of the things I'm working on is slowly trying to get every villager to live here at some point. Yeah, Peanut's honestly one of my favorites. Because she's pretty awesome. Okay, so that's 4 of the 5 fossils for the day. And then... Spanish version of the names are different. Ah, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. How are things? Everything is perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. I love that message. I spent a lot of time and energy on making this town perfect. So it's nice to see that message every day, even though I don't need to be seeing the message anymore. I already got the golden axe. See? Golden axe. So that's all the fossils. That means we already got the money rock and the glowing spot. So at this point we're just like kind of doing the runaround just to make sure there's nothing else we're missing. And we still need to talk to Peanut yet. But otherwise, we're almost done with our, like, stuff here. Here's Peanut. Tom Nook is in the store. I was in the store earlier. I think that was before, just before you showed up. Yeah, Tom Nook is up in the top corner here. So, I want to fill in that hole, because that was where... That hole there is where, Katrina had her tent set up yesterday. Let's go fill that in. Excellent. Excellent. Finish our exploration. Aha! 2 weeds around this the final rock. Okay, now let's just go and get some... Well, 1 letter saved. So that was from Tank. I think that's just a replacement for his previous letter we got from him. Tangy Tank. Yeah. I always keep the most recent letter I get from each villager. For now. And then we want to send out these letters. Looks like there's something we're going to be getting as well. Probably from Peanut, because she moved in yesterday, I think. You gonna play Animal Crossing? Do you still have Animal Crossing? You were saying Wild World, I think, right? Or do you not own it anymore? I mean, the new Animal Crossing for the Switch, Animal Crossing New Horizons, comes out next month. So many flashbacks, yeah. Still have it? Okay. Well, then you can always go back and play it if you still have it. That's the thing, like, I had bought this copy back, like, what... Well, I bought it used probably, like, a year or 2 after it came out, so, like, probably got this, like, 2002, 2003, maybe something, 2004, maybe? I don't remember. Early 2000s. I played it a lot then. But then after that, probably like the last time I played it was like 2006, no, 7. Okay, when did I move out from my parents' place? I moved out of my parents' place 2006. So probably like 2007 was the last time I played this for a long time. And then didn't play this again until last July when I started. Yeah, Peanut. Got your GC for $80. Nice, nice. I got this one for, I don't remember. Because my first GameCube, which belonged to me and both my brothers, we got for Christmas in whichever year, I don't remember. 2002 maybe? 2002 makes sense, because we got Super Mario Sunshine with it, and that came out in 2002, I'm pretty sure. But then So we got our GameCube for Christmas. And then that one, though, the disc reader stopped working, stopped reading discs. And I bought this GameCube used off of a friend of mine in, like, 2004, maybe? In grade 11 or 12, but... And it was a buddy that I had a class with either in my... I think it was in my web design class in grade 12, which would have been then 2004, maybe even 2005. Depends. I can't remember which part of the year it was in. 2006 when I played Animal Crossing last. No, I think it was 2006. No, I think it was 2007. 2006 was when I moved out of my parents' place. I had a great childhood. Definitely, you know, definitely a lot of great stuff. Yeah. And the thing is, like, we very rarely got new games. Like, we got, you know, Super Nintendo for Christmas in '95, the GameCube in Christmas in 2002. Somewhere in between those, we got the N64 for Christmas, but I don't remember which year exactly that one was. The other two I can kind of pin down based on, like, other events, but those I'm not quite sure of. Or the N64 I'm not quite sure of. But then, other than that, and, like, when we get new games with it, we pretty much never got new games. We only ever got, like, used games, because that was all we could afford. What am I doing now? I want to go to one of my other towns here. To Pretoris. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Now, of course, as an adult, I have, like, a lot of video games. Oh, you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Thank you. That's very much appreciated. Yeah. I'm a good guy? Thanks. Thanks. Really should update that Moobot command. Because I haven't posted a vlog there in years. I still have all my old vlogs on my YouTube, but I don't actually do vlogs anymore. All I do is use my YouTube for these days is putting my Twitch VODs there. So people can go back and watch stuff. Had fun seeing me playing Animal Crossing. Well, that is very much appreciated. I slowly... Animal Crossing has definitely, generally been good for, like, my viewership. A lot of people are very excited to watch me play Animal Crossing, especially because I'm playing the original. And most Animal Crossing streamers play New Leaf right now, and pretty soon they'll be switching over to New Horizons. I mean, there's definitely others that play the original here. I'm curious to see what... Although I'll still be playing this game for, like, this one for at least another year. But once I eventually 100% this game, because that's what I'm working on. I'm working on 100%. Like, full catalog, full museum, like, full everything. But once I eventually succeed at that, I plan to move on to Wild World for the DS. But like I said, it's at least a year away. I'm curious to see how that goes, because I pretty much never see people streaming Wild World. Yeah, the most people... When I see most people streaming is New Leaf, because that's the most recent one. Then the original, because it's the original. Then City Folk, I see occasionally. Because the other thing is that The thing with New Leaf and Wild World, because they're on, well, New Leaf's on 3DS, Wild World is on DS, which you need additional, which is more difficult to stream. Now, New Leaf, because it's the current, most recent one, there's a lot of people streaming it, you know, that put in that effort to do it. That was 2 days ago. You're gonna cry. Yeah. But like I said, it's still a long ways away, so like... But, you know... exotic shirt. That's not something I need, is it? For my catalog? Clothing... No, I don't need anything with the letter E for my catalog, for clothing-wise. And a dirt model. Probably already have that in my catalog. DIS. Yes, we do. Wait. Wait for what? What are we waiting for? Also, why am I not holding my shovel? I usually put it if I'm, like, needing to... I don't like keep my shovel in my hands, because... it's... I more often need to be holding my shovel than I need to be not holding my shovel. Do they leave their things? Wait, what do you mean? Does who leave what things? When they go? Hmm? Like, you mean like when villagers move out or whatever? Of a town? When a villager moves out of the village, no, they don't leave anything. If you're wondering about, like, why there's stuff in the dump, 2 random things appear in the dump every day. Okay, let's see if we need anything here. A science table. Yeah. Yeah, most of the stuff in there is pretty common stuff, so it's rare that it's anything I actually need for my catalog. I mean, at this point, it's also rare that anything at Nooks is anything I need for my catalog. Gold Econo chair. Nope. But I check anyway, and even if it's like I don't need it, it's still, you know, a bit of extra money, which is always nice. Tulip chair. Just tulips. See what I did there? Nope. No worries, no worries. You know, English is a tricky language to learn. An eagle pole. I mean, English is my first language, and I still frequently mess up with it. and I'm a writer. Well, I'm a writer. I don't actually write anything these days, but let's see. Exotic chest. Nope. And a melon chair. So there's a chest and right next to a melon. No, I don't have any book published. No. What I used to do is I used to write, like, serialized short stories that I would post online. Stuff like mostly sci-fi, fantasy, superhero stuff. That kind of thing. Okay, let's check out the clothing now. There's actually one that I'm a bit hopeful for. Skull shirt. Nope. I want to get back into doing that again, but I don't have time at the moment. Stormy shirt. No. Want to read? Let's see. An ancient... this was what I was hoping for, but no. Don't need an ancient knit. I already have that. Just didn't recognize it off the top of my head. Aurora knit. No. Where? I post stuff on my Tumblr, which was... Is it ericbarkman.tumblr or jbarkman.tumblr. I can't remember if I included my middle initial or not. I might have, because I do often include my middle initial for writing related stuff. Hey Lily, welcome in. Shirt shopping, yep. Well, not really. Checking shirts, not actually buying anything. Yeah, how's it going? How are you doing? Okay. So... nothing to buy there. And let us go and continue. Chill Sunday, errands done, time to make some spaghetti. Ooh, spaghetti, nice. Very nice, very nice. Are you making enough to share? Finished paying the bills? Yeah, I've finished paying off all of the debts on my house with Rick, my main character here, and I have $12 million saved up. So once you pay off your final debt, you can instead use the post office as a savings account, and I have 12 million bells saved up. As long as there's no Rossetti in the spaghetti, we should be good. Well... yeah, because for 100%, one of the pieces of furniture, the post office model, requires you to save up 999,999,999 bells. So just short of $1 billion. So I'm rich, but I still have a long ways to go. This is Katrina on Tuesday, right? Yeah, Katrina, February 25th. Yeah. Most of that money I got from playing the turnip market. Anything lost? Ooh. 2 lost items. Wait. Huh. I forgot to check this yesterday or something? Purple tie-dye. Clothing... no. Already got that in my catalog. Because, like, what was it, a couple of weeks ago, So a couple of weeks ago, I remember, I've been playing this since July. I was at... what was that, 3 million? Or 4 million? I think it was at 3 million some bells. I bought, like, 1 million bells worth of turnips, and then sold them, which shot me up to, like, 11 million. Oh, yeah, I have to go. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. Buzzard bells for a model is the post office. Well, no, because it's not you're not buying it. It's because it's like reward for saving up that much. Like, you know, once you've saved up that much, they're like, here, have a gift for being so ridiculously wealthy. Because, you know. Yeah, and see you, Benji. Glad to have made your acquaintance and chatted a bit. Have a good one. Okay, now we go and find a Gulliver's randomly in town, because we still need 2 more pieces of furniture from him. And... nope. No Gulliver today. Sad to say. Hey, Alfonso. Already lunch? I mean, I already ate lunch. Huh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Got a leaning stone for free. I forgot to check. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have that, but I forgot to actually double check. Yeah, no. I already had that in my catalog. You found out the hard way that a leaning stone is not edible. Got a chipped tooth there now, Alfonso? I mean, your visible teeth seem fine, but... Yeesh. That's gotta be painful. Gotta be painful. Okay. Let's go sell those 3 things to Nook. And then we'll grab some oranges before heading back. Dane Cook stand up where he says you would be worth if someone broke into your house. So to take something, they left something that was not yours. That sounds vaguely familiar, although I don't really watch much stand-up. Or really any stand-up. I mean, I've watched stand-up before, but not very often. Most of the time when I've seen stand-up, it's just like, if, like, say, I was in the room when somebody else was watching or something. Oh, I need that. But yeah, that would definitely be weird if someone broke in and left something. I mean, if that was the case, I would assume it was a cursed object. Because, like, drives a lot for a living, so he listens to a lot. Makes sense, yeah. That makes sense. Two of my buddies there are pretty much, like, always listening to podcasts. Like... Actually, like, if you're aware of the podcast I do, it's my co-host on there, and then his other co-host from the other podcast he does. The two of them, and they're also, you know, two of my best friends, and one of them is my roommate, and the other is my landlord, who lives upstairs, or but they're pretty much always listening to podcasts, and they also do the thing where they, like, have it sped up, so they can listen at, like, faster speed and such. It's actually weird, because, like, my roommate there have been times where I've been in his car and getting a ride somewhere, and he has, like, he has podcasts going, and I'm just like, oh, what's this and I just kind of listen because it's going fast forever, so the voices sound weird. Also, it's like, wait a second, they're talking about Arrow, or Flash, or whichever Arrowverse show. It's like, wait, that's me and David, and I'm like, oh, that's my podcast that he's listening to. But I don't instantly realize it because with my voice sped up, it doesn't sound like me. Yeah, I mean, once I know that, I'm like, oh yeah, that's me, but... yeah. Yeah. I'm not one of those people that has a problem listening to my own voice. I used to, until I started doing the vlogs on YouTube, because from editing those, I'd have to be listening to my, because when I was editing, I would hear myself over and over and over, and then I just got used to it. So at this point, my voice does not bother me in the slightest listening to it. My laugh does, though. My laugh bothers me. But, yeah. Which also makes sense, because when I was doing the vlogs, I would very rarely be laughing, type thing. But, like, with the podcast I do now, because there's two of us, and, like, we're, you know, working off of each other, so I will occasionally be laughing at the things that he says and such. I'm not going to laugh at my own jokes, generally, at least not, like, full-on laugh. I might do, like, a little chuckle or whatever, but other people's jokes, you know, a full-on laugh at and such. I do that sometimes with YouTube videos. Yeah, see, I can't do that. Well, not with audio-only stuff. With video stuff, I might be able to. But with audio-only stuff, I have a hard enough time concentrating when it's at regular speed and, like, actually, like, paying attention. When it's sped up, it's just like, nope. My brain just refuses to focus. But, yeah. But if there's if there was video as well, then I might be able to do that sped up. I still prefer not to. I like listening or watching it or whatever stuff at the intended speed. So like your voice comforting. Yeah, what you hear is different from other people. Well, that's also the why you don't like why your voice sounds weird in like recordings or whatever, because what you're hearing when you're talking is different than what other people are hearing. So when you're hearing a recording, that is actually hearing what other people are hearing, but because it's not what you're used to, is why it sounds weird. But to other people, it just sounds normal. It's just your voice, because they don't have something else to compare it to. Okay. Why there's so many oranges and cherries and peaches? It's so that when so every day there's 5 fossils in town. After it snows, there's 3 gyroids, and occasionally a villager will bury a random piece of furniture or whatever. None of those buried things can be in a spot that has something on it. So I have like the areas around rocks clear, so I can check for the money rock. That's also then where things like those will appear, as well as weeds. So I know exactly where to look if, you know, I've missed a fossil or something. There's limited spaces where it can be. Did anyone move? Bessie, Olivia, Gonzo, Joey, Peanut. I don't think anyone moved. I'm gonna quickly I'm gonna quickly save before I swap out the memory card. Let's just quickly do that. Because we're gonna be going and visiting my other town. Save and continue. Just give me a moment or 3 to switch out the memory card. And let us go to Meltork 4. Yeah, and also welcome in, Arrogant Gunner. How is your day going? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing fine. Let's go to Meltork 4. Excellent. I was worried that I wasn't going to read the memory card right away. Okay, but no issues there. Okay, let's put my headphones back on. As soon as I get the right stuff on the right side. And off we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Well, I know. Maybe you know. We're going to Meltork 4. Because Meltork 4 is, well, a place we're going to. I think I was trying to say something clever there, but nothing clever was coming to mind. So why is my root beer almost done? It's going good. Do you think that people still play the first Animal Crossing? Some people do. Myself. I know a few other people that do as well. I know, yeah, most people play New Leaf currently. A lot of people are switching over to New Horizons next month. Also know somebody who plays City Folk these days. But yeah, it's a classic that should never die. It's definitely a fun one. Yeah. Love when you were a kid, yeah. that was the thing. Like, I played this a lot when I was. I mean, in my case, it would have been as a teenager. But I hadn't played it for years, but then for over a decade. Then last year, I was like, you know what? When actually a friend of mine, who's also a streamer, started playing it on stream. I was like, watching her play. I'm like, yeah, I want to play this. Ooh, oh, that was yesterday. Your Bison love all the Animal Crossings. I mean, yeah, like I've only played this and Pocket Camp, but I quite enjoy both of them, both this and Pocket Camp. And I'm sure I'll enjoy the others when I eventually play them. Let's see, a round cactus. I already have it in my catalog. And clothing is a prism shirt. Yeah, I also have that in my catalog. Well, so it's a bit of money from Nook, and that's it. Yeah, and in like a year or however long it takes me to beat the 100% this game, I'll be moving on and playing some Wild World, which is going to be a lot easier to stream or figure out how to stream now, because 3DS capture cards are once again on the market, which means get going. GC, Pocket Camp, New Leaf, Happy Home Designer. We get into Wild World and New Horizons next month. Oh, nice. Okay. Don't look too promising, but let's check if we need any of this. Starting with a keg, which we saw earlier today. So you don't need that. A modern desk. Let's see. Modern, nope. Don't need that. Yeah, I expect next month, let's see, Vaulting Horse. I expect next month, like, a large percent of the people I'm following on Twitch will be playing New Horizons. Nope, don't need that. A Lunar Rover. Lunar Rover. Don't need that, though. Lunar Rover. Lunar Rover. A boxing barricade. Nope. There's one piece of furniture left, but the chance of us needing it is slim to none. Yuki figurine. Nope. Don't need that. Come on, we gotta start getting this list smaller to make it easier for y'all to read on stream. We start getting more of this stuff, because, like, the clothing list is nice and readable to y'all. I'm pretty sure it'll still be readable if we combine the two clothing lists. Let's see, a club shirt is not what I need. This one is the fresh shirt, and not anything I need either. 4-ball shirt. Got 4 balls that say I don't need this shirt. Stormy shirt. Nope. Nope, I didn't mean to press A again. Accidentally hit it again. And then finally the diamond shirt. Nope. Come on, Timmy, Tommy. You gotta get better merchandise here. And by better, I mean stuff that I don't already have in my catalog. You know, how are you gonna sell stuff to me if I'm not buying anything? But no, once we're getting closer to March, at which point I'm pretty sure there will be stuff in there that I need again. I'm like 90% sure they're out there. Or shirt, clothing-wise. I don't know furniture, but clothing, there seems to be a certain level of seasonal variation to what clothing is commonly available. So, starting in March, we should start getting spring-related clothing. Still probably not, like, all the time, but it should at least be more commonly get the occasional piece of clothing. Now, currently, we don't know the next visitor from Meltork 4. Any goings on? Yes, we have stuff. Katrina. Okay, Eric. We saw Katrina yesterday, and we got a ton of money for that. But it's just like, so no, Eric, money is good. I mean, the problem is that that's random. If what our fortune is. February 27th. So today's the 23rd. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Yeah, we really need those more visits from Red and Wendell. And Gracie. A lot of visits from Gracie. And Red. Thing lost. One lost item. What could it be? One lost item. It's for me. One lost item. Booker, what do we got? An Airy shirt. I'm pretty sure I don't need that. Nope. Do not need that. But that's free money. Always a pleasure, I'm sure. Did I check this rock for money? Maybe yes, maybe no. Either way, it's not giving up any money. Yeah. So my main town, I always look for the money rock. My other towns, if I'm looking for gyroids, I'll look for the money rock as well. Otherwise, I just I'll hit rocks if I notice them, but I don't particularly seek it out. Same with the glowing spot. Or if it was like yesterday where we were, thanks to Katrina, we were getting tons of money. So that was yeah, that was worth it. You want to play a game, Mitzi? I think she wants to play a game. We'll try a couple more times. There we go. Okay. Ooh, she has 5 pieces of furniture. This could go our way, or it could go very bad. Picnic table. Picnic table, really? Oh, that's just common furniture, because I was like, that seems like it would be more of a summer camping item than an igloo item, but next. We don't need a picnic table. Dummy? What is that? Animal Crossing dummy. Forgot to remove from the Igloo Gaming programming. Okay. Huh. Huh. So that's a beta item that was supposed... Yeah, that's why I was confused, because it's in all caps, and I'm like... And I didn't recognize the name. The dummy is a beta test item that looks like a floating white triangle with red Japanese letters, spelling a Japanese word or dummy on it. This is a beta item, cannot be sold, nor does it appear on the catalog. Can be gained only in the US version of Animal Crossing by talking to villagers inside igloos during the winter. I might want to play a game where he or she will ask the player to pick 2 cards on... Yeah, okay. Huh. Well, I'm definitely grabbing it then. There are 4 other items that are beta items. Yeah, I'm looking at this because there's the blue fish. Can sometimes, but very rarely, be given by Gulliver after he washed short or found buried by a villager. Glowing yellow block. Paper airplane. And a sickle. Those 3, though, so the bluefish and the dummy can both be acquired. The other ones, I'm not sure if they can be acquired outside of cheating. But yeah, no, I'm down. I want it. It did really jump out at me. Like, wow. Well, we're not selling that. I don't know if we can sell it, but... Oh, wow, that's... Huh. Huh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Well, I'm glad I've got that, so I also now know about the bluefish, which you can also get. The other beta items, I'm pretty sure, at least in the Wikipedia article, it didn't mention any way of getting them, so I'm assuming those are just going to be through cheating. But... yeah. If it's just available through cheating methods, at the moment I'm not going to worry about it, but... But a bluefish we're going to need to get as well, then. That means keeping track of when Gulliver shows up is of even more importance now, because not only do we need 2 pieces of furniture from him, but we also need the bluefish. No, I'm gonna see what happens when I try to sell it. Maybe not. Okay. So I can get rid of it, I just can't get money for it. So I do have to still be careful while it's in my inventory, not to let it go. Always learn more about this game. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing, because I like 100% in games, so I try to learn everything I can about them in order to do so as quickly and, well, not as quickly as possible. I could definitely go a lot quicker, especially if I did certain things, if I use certain, like, glitches and such, but I definitely like to explore a game and how it works and all the little secrets and such. Oh. And when we get back to my place, we're gonna go drop it on the ground and see what it looks like. Heck, even outside of cheating, like, there's certain things that I do that... Oh, wait, that I could clearly do a lot faster if I wasn't being so particular about the way I do things. Like, I could just pick up apples on the ground instead of just, like, finding trees. Or leaving them there, but, yeah. Yes, we're leaving already. Oh, I got here a little bit ago, but I got what I needed. And we're gonna head back, and then... Okay. Yes. Yeah, I love learning stuff, and I love sharing that knowledge that I learn with others. It's a big part of why I enjoy streaming, because... Well, because I get to share the knowledge, but also I get to, like, learn stuff from people, because, like, I often have people in chat that, like, know stuff about a game that I don't, and it's like, okay. And then I get to, like, learn stuff that way and such. But, I mean, there's a reason I have the spoilers allowed tag on my stream. Because we're always discussing the game and how it works, and not just this game, but like other games as well. Okay. Returning to Trantor. Yes, Rover, it's me. Don't even think about taking my dummy. It was fun. It was very fun. It was very wonderful. It was very fruitful. Not just because of the fruit. Okay. Let us go and first of all, drop it off at home. Okay, where are we going to drop it? Right here. I don't know how big it is. We'll see if it fits here. Huh. That is interesting. That is very interesting. I don't like it there, though. Even though it goes there, I don't like it because it is, you know, cutting off some stuff. That just looks weird. Yeah, we can go through, like, the corner here. Kinda. Huh, ha, 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 ha. And it's just floating. That's very interesting. Okay. Oh, did... No, just the same villagers we had before. Yeah. Because that's also what I'm curious about. Things like that that aren't in the catalog. So I know there's also some, like... some of the NES games that aren't in the catalog. Like, I know for sure Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Brothers, even if you get them, aren't in the catalog. I think Ice Climber and Mario Brothers might be the same, but I don't know for certain on those. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go and fill up the F5 acre, the dock acre, with coconuts. Like, we are so close to completing the fruitification of Trantor. We still have a bit more in this acre, which we'll need to wait till our pear trees have pears again. But let's go and do this acre here. Excuse me. The new game, not anytime soon. I'll be sticking with this one for the foreseeable future. The plan is to continue playing this Animal Crossing until I have 100%ed it, at which point I'm going to move on to Wild World until I've 100%ed that one, then City Folk, then New Leaf, and then New Horizons. So, while I'll play New Horizons eventually, it's a long ways away. And yeah, I guess many, many years away. What about you? Are you planning on playing New Horizons? The ham piece? Oh, like the piggy bank, you mean? If you mean the piggy bank, you get that for saving up. So if you're unaware, after you've paid off your final debt, you can start saving money in the at the post office, like a bank account. And once you get, I think it was, once you save up 10 million bells, I think, is when you get that. Yeah. Pre-order the Switch on the game. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. But saving up 10 million bells is no small feat. You also get things when you save up 100 million, and then 999,999,999. Even though you own a Switch at the moment. I mean, yeah, let's see here. Furniture. Because I know you get the model, the post office model when you save up, well, just one short of a billion. Oh, you get a mailbox when you save up 100 million. Yeah. Better start saving up, yeah. It's a lot, yeah, it's definitely a lot. I'll finish this row, right? Yes. Okay, let's grab some more coconuts. Oh. And then... ah, crap. Accidentally wasted one. Oh well. Oh well. It's not like we're not going to have enough coconuts for this. Okay, where did we leave off? Actually, you know what I could do here is just do 5 at once. Go over here. Do 6 at once. Or not quite 6, because there's already... one of those spots already had one. Nothing back here. Okay. Also, I don't want to get rid of these. We're not going to have any seashells showing up once we're done with this. I just realized that. Okay. One more. I'm going to sell these to Nook. And I'm actually going to show you something as well with the piggy bank. Something that I found out by accident. But, so, you might have noticed in my house how the piggy bank, I have it behind some other stuff. There's a reason for that. Firstly, let's sell all these shells. Okay, so now look at my money total here. 86,528. Then we go over to my house. See, there's a reason it's behind stuff. See, so 86,528. 526. 525. Every time you press A next to it, you put a bell in it. And there is no way to recover it, nothing you can do to get it back. It's just literally a waste of money. And that's why I have it behind stuff, so I don't accidentally, like... I mean, like, a couple bells doesn't really matter. But it was like, when I first... Oh yeah, because when I first discovered that, because, like, I didn't even notice, because I was just like... Because, like, at the end of the stream, I always put a bunch of money in my account, so that I'm at, like... So I end each stream at 30,000. I'd already done that, and then I go, and I'm, like, all of a sudden looking at my money, and I'm like... Is that... I'm, like, one short of, 30,000. 30,000. And my first thought was, like... Did I, like... somehow accidentally put one bell too many into my account? It's weird. It doesn't seem like a mistake I would make. And then I'm like I'm like, wait a second. And I go next to the piggy bank and press A, and it's like, oh yeah, there we go. That's the issue. And yeah. Two more. Yeah, sometimes you just don't realize that stuff until all of a sudden, bam. Okay, where were we in... Okay. That row is done. Done. Okay, we're gonna finish this section over here, then we'll go finish off the beach. Both parts of the beach. Okay, so I guess I can't put anything out here. Okay. Okay, so that's should be it, and then we just need one more chunk. That should be good. And we'll have... Yeah, we're near it. We started this project a long time ago, because at first I wasn't being very consistent. I do like a little bit here, a little bit there. For the last while, I've been pretty consistent with most days, unless I don't have time doing an entire acre. Or, in the case of the pear acres, if I run out of pears. That pear acres I always I can't do. generally in a single, the same day, do an entire pear acre. But we're almost done. Okay. And like, okay, so this isn't even going to be quite enough because we still have what, like 4 more here. And then we're done that acre, and that means we're done the coconuts. And yeah, it's been a long time since we started working on that project. Oh wait, I only needed, whatever, I only needed 4, but we have an extra 2 just in case. Just in case. Yeah, only needed the 4. So we have a chunk here that still needs to be done for pears. But otherwise, the fruitification of the town has nearly reached its end. Which is awesome. Okay. Now we're gonna do... we're gonna grab all these apples and go and sell them, along with those 2 remaining coconuts. So that means possibly tomorrow. We'll see how things go. Because tomorrow is also Super Mario Odyssey, so it depends on how long I spend on that. But tomorrow we might actually go and start working on the island stuff. Or at least figuring out exactly how the island stuff works as far as getting furniture. Because we know there's furniture we get from the island, but I don't know exactly how it works. So there's a decent chunk of that, though, so that's something we can work on. And then... yeah. Okay. We'd like to sell these apples and coconuts. Oh, nice, but we have above 90,000 for the end of stream, although I'm going to be dropping down. Because I'm going to be ordering some more sprinklers for my house. Which is, I think, the final set of sprinklers. After this, my feng shui in my house will be decent. Stop 1 short of the sprinkler. At 141. Okay. See my catalog. I think I only need 4, but I'm gonna go with the full 5 just to make sure I didn't accidentally lose count. Stop 1 past it, 142. We're gonna stop on the sprinkler one of these times. Like, we've done it before, but I mean, like, one of these times today, we're gonna do it as well. I hope. Okay. Got it. That is what I'm talking about. Okay. Now we're going to need to figure out what we're going to be doing on the other walls. Because we want our feng shui up for everything. Yeah, too short. So I know yellow on the west, but I don't actually know the other ones off the top of my head. Let's see my catalog. And then that being almost done. Not too far there. No, that's it. That's it. Now once we get like, because I know with some of the feng shui, it's for getting like better and rarer furniture. So once we get that, I'm gonna need to start doing favors for villagers more often. Go grab my stuff. Alright, we were going to be combining my clothing list and my special clothing list into one list. So I'm going to do... is... Okay, what I'm going to do is grab those two, and then copy and paste them into their proper locations. Butterfly and caterpillar. Then citrus. Okay, just the citrus. Clothing. Citrus. Cool shirt. Coral. Cow. Okay, so we can grab all of those three at once. Clothing, so that's... yeah, it'll still be readable. Okay, let's see here. Then... Fiendish. Grab on its own. This way, it's just one list, which make things slightly easier on me. Hoping it should still be a decent size for reading. Grape, grass. Okay, those two we can grab together. For the green bar shirt. Groovy. Grab on its own. Groovy. That's after the green bar shirt. Then Jingle. Kiwi, Ladybug, Lavender. We can grab all four of those in one go. because that's all after the Jester shirt, but before the lemon. Okay. Melon. Okay, that's on its own. Melon. Okay, then we have the Pulse shirt. Okay. Pulse P. Oh, wait. Oh, I'll get rid of the extra line there in a bit. Okay, then shirt, circuit. So yeah, we're just going through, combining these two lists. Okay, then snow shirt. Also grabbing on its own. The next we'll be able to grab together, though. Where we got snow. Strawberry and swell shirt. We can grab both. Oh wait, strawberry swell. Oh, and also tin and tiger. We can grab all of those together. Watermelon shirt. Okay. TUVW. And then finally, the zebra print. There we go. Clothing is all one list. And it is still going to be readable when I resize it on stream? I think so. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely still readable on stream. I can get rid of the special clothing thing now. Remove. So it's empty already. There we go. That's just now one less list I have there. One less thing on my sources, which is pretty full in OBS. Yeah. Okay. Sort that all out. Oh, we want to grab some more. Actually, wait. I want to grab stationery from Nook, but also, what is in my in here? Marlion, KK Soul, KK Techno Pop. Yeah. We are going to go and place one of those songs this. Okay. I'll just leave that in my inventory for now. We're gonna go get some more stationery. And then we're gonna go pick that stuff up from the gyroid with, no. With James. Let me just go quickly finish off with Rick here. I like having 3 stacks of paper. Even if I'm going to be using 2 of those stacks are smaller, so I'm going to be using like tomorrow I'll be using like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to possibly be using like all but 1 of those sheets of paper tomorrow. Possibly 2, depends on if we have a new villager or not. So I'll have 5. I'll use 5 pieces for the fossils, and then if we have a new villager tomorrow, another one to like write them a welcome letter. Okay, so we're gonna go save a letter. Who's it from? Peanut. I'm gonna guess page 5. Maybe. Let's see who's at the end of the page. Nope. Peanut, yes. After Peaches. Proof of having lived in Trantor. So that I could have more mailbox or more letter slots in here. Because I do have a solution to store everyone's letter, but it's not. It's a bit of a makeshift solution since you can't store enough in here. The fact that you can use a USB keyboard on the Switch makes you hype for the new game, makes mailing stuff a lot faster, yeah. Okay, that's all good. And then I want to make a deposit of how much money? Look at all the money I have saved up. Look at all that money. Over 12 million bells. 12,137,143. I still have another 30,000 in my wallet. Okay. And that is everything we're doing with Rick today. But we're not quite done yet. So we're going to be playing as one of my other characters. Just a bit. So, what I'm going to do... I have to swap out the memory cards. We're playing as James. Just give me a moment to do that. Okay, gotta make sure the memory card is properly in. Where's my controller? Here we go. Okay. Trantor memory card into slot B. Playing as James. And then we're going to be basically just going to Trantor and picking up the stuff that we just put that we have in a gyroid there. Although, let's see here. Before we do that, first, a lot of mail. Tiara moved. Billy moved. Stunning Eagle pull. HRA. Vladimir moved. Matilda moved. Penny moved. And Sandy moved. A lot of people moved. Okay. So here is James' house right now. Did we upgrade this one yet? I think we upgraded, like, last time. Which is why... everything was kind of, you know, in just part of the room. Why is that just randomly there? Sure, I must have had a reason, but I don't know what it was. Off the top of my head. When did we last play? The 10th. Okay. So if we just upgrade, then we're going to go talk to Nook and see about our... Wait. Other way. Meltork that Nook is on the left. In Pretoris and Trantor, he's on the right. Okay, Nook. Yeah, new house, inspected it. Spacious living quarters. Dry rock, blah blah. 148,000, okay. I'd like to sell slate flooring. And then what tools do you have in shop right now? What tools do I have? Yeah, I'm gonna grab this shovel. Always useful to have. Yeah, I don't really need any of my characters other than any of my characters to have an axe these days, but the other tools are all useful. Okay. So let's go and head over to Trantor. Oh, I could go for some Doritos right about now. Or really any food. I'm getting hungry. But I think, yeah, we're almost on screen. Once we're done with James here. Okay. Thanks, Porter. I will have a nice trip. Oh, no. Now that I think about the fact that I'm hungry, now I'm really getting hungry. Probably doesn't help that I finish off my root beer as well, so I can't even drink that anymore. Okay. Question is also, do we want... Do we want to make a bit of money with James while he's in Trantor? Pay off a chunk of his debt? No. If I wasn't so hungry, maybe. Trantor does have a decent money-making scheme with just, selling fruit. Clearly. But only what you can replace, because, pick up 3 fruit from around a tree, shake the tree, and repeat, and do that a bunch. That way you're still keeping all the fruit on the ground, but also selling a bunch. I did that with one of my characters with the oranges the other day, where I just, sold as many oranges, just went through and sold, as many oranges as I could while still leaving them all on the ground. And the oranges have already grown back since then. Well, this will also cause somebody from Praetoris will be in, will move to Trantor from this. So hopefully it's either Alfonso or somebody who is new. Yeah, because they don't move until I head back. Okay. Yep, leaving already. Then tomorrow what we'll do is we'll put the 3 gyroids that Rick has into the gyroid along with that other song, and we'll pick that up with Bob. Bob, we might need to do some work on upgrading his house yet, though. Bob's house, have we upgraded it all yet? I can't remember. I think we upgraded it once recently. I don't think any of my characters still have the starting house size at this point. Well, wait. Maybe Jonathan. Maybe Jonathan. We'll check as soon as we get back to Praetoris. Still need to figure out who I'm going to be doing using as my other 2 characters in Praetoris. Yeah, I have 2 characters kind of in mind, but I don't remember either of their names. Don't know if I still have them written down anywhere. Because these are all characters from stuff I used to write, for anyone unaware. Well, write and also use when playing. When I was a kid playing with Lego, that's how I originally created a lot of these characters. Yeah, so let's see Jonathan's house. Yeah, so Jonathan still has just a tiny little house. Tiny, tiny little house. I think all of my other characters have upgraded at least once, though. Which song do we have here? Techno Pop? What do we have? Let's make sure we don't already have Technopop. Pop in a tune. What else do we have? What is this? Oh, one of these. Hee. That I want against the wall here. And then the Leaning Tower of Pisa. There, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to be collecting all of the Gulliver furniture with James here. I mean, we collected with Rick and give it to James. He's the one in Rick's catalog. And yeah. I mean, eventually we want... Yeah, we want to have every piece of furniture in somebody's house. Well, furniture and other stuff as well. It's like we're going to be getting a complete clothing collection in Rupert's house, for example. Okay. And that is where we are going to call it for today. A nice stream. Made some progress in Iron Man. Made some progress in Animal Crossing. We got the dummy, which is ridiculous. Also funny that we got an item called the Dummy after playing Iron Man because he has a robot called Dummy. I knew something... There was kind of something at the tip of my brain before, and that's what it was when we got it. But yeah. We are going to go raid somebody, so stick around for that. And I'll be back tomorrow, 12 p.m., 12 noon Central Standard Time, with some Super Mario Odyssey, continue on with that, and then Animal Crossing afterwards. Don't forget to check me out on various other social media if you are so inclined. As soon as I remember the... There we go. And who do we want to raid today? Let's see here. So we could raid somebody playing Wind Waker. We could raid somebody playing Hollow Knight. We could raid someone playing Link to the Past Randomizer. Someone playing Subnautica Below Zero. Someone playing Persona 5. What else could we raid? Somebody playing Splatoon 2. Stardew Valley. Breath of the Wild. Simulacra? I don't know what that is, but yeah, if anybody has a preference for any of those games, let me know in chat. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're gonna go and raid. Yeah. What I think we're gonna do, since I think it's been a little while since we raided Sabrina, Salty Sabrina. She's doing Splatoon 2, so I think we're gonna go raid her. I feel like it's been a little while since we've been there. And then, yeah. So, yeah, and, so if you want to join in, you can copy and paste the raid message. We're going to head over there, and thank you everyone for hanging out today. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who hosted or auto-hosted, those who followed, those who gifted subs. You're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Bye.